what does health mean to you personally?
So, of course, health is very, very primary for me, whether it's aesthetically, whether it's keeping fit and being active and fresh throughout the day. So, I think that for me, it's a priority. And my parents are doctors, so I think it's something that I have learned. I've seen them and learned, and that's something I want my daughter to see me and learn. So, I think it's just been there. It's a lifestyle.
So you're someone who nobody will believe you're a mother. First of all, the way you look, I mean, that's a compliment, of
Thank
course.
you.
But when you decided to become a mother recently, did you say I have to change my lifestyle a bit? This is going to be a new part of my life. I need to incorporate things into my diet. Was there anything special that you did?
Honestly, it came with a lot of fear that obviously you're very worried about putting on a few kilos and all of that. But I think it has been a challenging ride, and you have to somehow sort of maintain yourself in spite of all of that, because today's world is not like, okay, you're a mom, okay, you sit at home and just be a mom. It's not, no more that. So I think I'd really had to put in that extra effort, make sure you're back to your workouts soon, make sure you're on a healthy diet, of course, because you can't just starve yourself, because
Absolutely.
that's going to make you look very unhealthy. So I think it was all about trying to keep that balance.
Nice. Now let's go into your daily regimen. What is it that you do to ensure that even if you do the least amount of effort, you look great? So what are those few secrets that you can share with us?
So of course a workout here and there is important, because without that it's going to keep your mind also dull. And with that, a balanced diet. And I think for me now, almonds has become quite primary in that sense, because I'm somebody who snacks a lot during the day, especially right now I'm shooting this reality show, I'm judging a reality show, and I know how bored I get sometimes in between when they're setting up everything, and I end up snacking on anything that's in front of me. So the best thing is you keep almonds in front of me, so I snack on it. So that has been my go-to. And also, especially through a couple of years, I've been hearing about its benefits, and now that I know that it has these benefits, I know that I'm safe while I'm snacking on them.
Now, there's so many myths and so many old wives' tales about
Yeah.
almonds. You know, people say, no, you have to soak it and
Right.
de-skin it and eat it
Yeah.
in the morning
Yes.
on an empty stomach. Some say make it into a powder, add it into. What is your way of consuming almonds? What
Honestly,
works for you?
I have not really, I don't really go by any of that. I just eat them. Like, I think
Amazing.
with the peel, without the peel, it really helps in both ways. It has its own benefits, and when you boil it, it has its own benefits. And powdered, I think, I use it for my daughter, because she can't consume, she can't bite into this. But all of us, like, we have a moms group, and all of us keep suggesting on the group as well. Powdered almonds is something that we mentioned there as well. So I think, there are various ways of eating it, but everything's beneficial
Nice.
as long as you're consuming it. So yeah.
Also, I think a lot of almonds are used within face packs and things like that.
Yes.
Is that something that you do?
I do, but for me, I feel consumption is where the real secret lies. Of course, I use almond oil for myself, for my baby, and all of that, and it has its own benefits. But primarily consumption, like, I'm
Yep.
being honest. So yeah.
Do you incorporate almonds into salads and stuff like that?
Yes, yeah,
Main course?
you can slice it and put it on almonds, and now my favorite ones are the masala almonds, which are
Okay.
dipped in
Mhm.
some Indian spices.
Nice.
So those are very addictive. Like, you can't
Absolutely.
stop. It's more like
True.
like chips or something. You just keep. Yeah, so I love them the most.
Now, in between when you decided
Yeah.
to take on motherhood, you did take a break from your career, but now you're back
Yeah.
again, you're
Yeah.
everywhere. So, was the break a nice break? Was it a break you looked forward to? And how was that whole experience going from
So-
the big screen to a break and now back again?
So honestly, because COVID happened, you never know. I mean, it's very, very wrong to call COVID a blessing, but that break was a huge blessing for me, because the second wave was when I got married, and then there was the world was still not back on its feet, and that's when my break happened. So I feel like a lot of people even tell me, like, when did the whole baby part happen? Because we didn't see you,
True,
and that's
true.
good. So I'm glad. Like, now I'm back here, and
It all
it's-
worked out
yeah.
perfectly. Then. Are we going to see you in any movies or production
Yes.
soon?
So there's a Malayalam movie with actor Dileep, and it's a very, very different kind of role that I'm playing. And I'm looking forward to that. And there's one in Kannada as well, Raman Avatara, with Rishi, and a few other projects coming up, which I'm yet to announce.
When are you going to give your Tamil fans their next surprise? You've been
I
a
would
big-
love to, now that
you
I
have
feel
such a
like,
huge fan following in Tamil Nadu.
I
so-
feel like this Malayalam movie will be reached out in Tamil as well. But of course, I'd like to do a Tamil film soon as well.